Welcome back, everybody. It is me, Stateside. I know it's been a minute. Once again, I'm trying to get a little more consistent with these videos coming out, but we have the Champions League round of 16 coming up. We're going to predict those matchups here in this video. If you enjoy any of it, be sure to leave a like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. Comment what your thoughts are. Who are you most excited? What matchup are you most excited by this week? Actually, today is the time you're seeing this. It will be the first round or first set of first leg matches going on. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We'll obviously have a lot to talk about in the comment section because a lot of these games will be getting played their first legs over the next 48 hours from when this video goes live. But without further ado, let's get into our first matchup. Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. Could we see an upset here? Villa are looking tired, and that could be a problem over both legs. They've obviously struggled on the weekends following midweek matches. Bruges will make this frustrating and could win this one on aggregate. I think they've had about 8 different goal scorers already this season for Bruges, showing real versatility in their attack. That being said, Villa Park in the second leg, trying to win a game away from home. They obviously played very well. Bruges did against Atalanta, but that could have been just a favorable matchup. And Atalanta's form has dropped off since about Christmas time. Still, even that being said, I think I'm going to go with Club Brugge. I think an upset is on the cards here. If there's going to be an upset this round, it's going to have to be Club Brugge beating Villa, I think. I think it's just of the squads that are in the tournament. Still, I think that Club Brugge matchup is probably the one that we will see the upset. Up next, a Madrid derby in Europe. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Atletico is really going to frustrate Real Madrid here. It's what Simeone does best. It's a matchup of Galacticos against Diego Simeone's style of play, the warrior mentality of Atletico, the warrior side of Madrid, you could even say, versus the Galactico side of Madrid. But in the end, I think Real Madrid's talent is just on another level. Atletico might take it deep into the second leg. I think it'll be about 1-1 going into about the 70th minute of the second leg. I think Real Madrid always finds a way late, and I think they will advance. Now, another matchup with a sneaky suspicion of I don't even know if I'd call this one an upset. Obviously, Guirassy, Sergio Guirassy, I think is how you pronounce his name. The Dortmund striker has been in ridiculous form. 10 goals in the Champions League this season. I think he's got he's in double digits for 2025 already. I think he's one of the top scoring strikers across Europe right now in 2025. Lille, however, are a very fascinating team with some really exciting attackers. They're currently 5th in League One, which isn't the best form, but they've looked really good in the Champions League, which has gotten them to this point. Dortmund have struggled in the league, and they're really starting to improve and find form here in the new year, but this one will be close, but I've got Lille just edging out on this one. PSV Arsenal, do we think that PSV can shock Arsenal here? Arsenal's defense, I think, is just really, really strong, and I think that if they're going to win this leg, at least it's going to be down to how strong their defense is. If they can hold PSV to one goal or no goals across the aggregate, I think that this will be the lowest scoring tie in the entire round of 16. I don't see a way either team really finds goals. PSV will try to make it a frustrating battle, especially with their own lack of attacking firepower, as well as Arsenal's. This will be really low scoring. Like I said, I think 1-0 on aggregate either way wouldn't be surprising. Honestly, penalties aren't even out of the question. But in the end, Arsenal should advance in this one. Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. I do have this one being pretty straightforward for me. I do think Inter advance. I think their defensive unit and how strong they are defensively are just way too good for Feyenoord. I think that they're one of the best teams in Europe defensively at the moment. And then outside of beating Bayern earlier in the Champions League campaign, Feyenoord has had a very poor season to their standards. This round of 16 is exactly where their season will come to an end. Now, in my opinion, if this is easily the most fascinating matchup of this round. It's Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. Over 2 legs, you've got Xabi Alonso versus Vincent Kompany. I do think Xabi Alonso will outclass Vincent Company across two legs. Leverkusen's attacking energy and intensity might be just too much for Bayern Munich. I think Florian Wirtz, you got Frimpong at the right back position, Grimaldo, pushing up those wings, really pressing back that Bayern Munich defense. A lot of, I think, aging players in that Bayern Munich team. Obviously, they've mixed in a little bit more youth. It's going to be Wirtz versus Musiala in the Champions League. What more could you want? But Leverkusen is going to be my winning team here. I do think that they will advance. I do think that they will be playing in the final 8 teams in the quarterfinals here in a month's time. Benfica versus Barcelona, and I will tell you exactly what the difference between these teams are. Here's Lewandowski. He will be... It's hard to bet against Lewandowski in a knockout tie like this. Benfica will fight. They will make it difficult. They will be very strong defensively. They will frustrate Barcelona in some moments of these games, but I'm taking Barcelona to go through. They've just been way too strong in these matchups. PSG versus Liverpool, and this is one that I've really been has been very difficult for me to pick between, and that's why we kind of saved it here for the last one, because I could even change my mind as I'm speaking right now. PSG has been very, very good this 2025 calendar year. They've been one of the best teams in Europe, but so have Liverpool. In 2025, they've been one of the best teams form-wise. In possession, though, I do think that their rotations are very impressive. However, they can be caught out defensively. We see it a lot with like Tottenham, for example, when their wingbacks push up the field, they end up out of position, and then the whole team is pushing back, and then people aren't really marking their man. I could see similar thing where Liverpool catches PSG out. I think Mo Salah, and that alone makes Liverpool dangerous, and really it doesn't matter who else is playing in that Liverpool team this week. I think that Mo Salah will carry them to victory. And then physically, they might have the same issues that they faced against Arsenal. Arsenal just bullied them on the pitch. I think that Van Dijk isn't going to have any problems handling a Goncalo Ramos, Ousmane Dembele, Barcola. Physically, he's just going to dominate them. And then in transition, Liverpool, of course, as I've already mentioned, are devastating. And PSG's movement off the ball in possession really could put them out of position and really hurt and even make Liverpool's transition even more devastating than it already is. But that's all that I have for this video. Let me know what you think, once again, in the comments down below. My picks for the Champions League round of 16 knockout stage. I'm really excited for some of these matchups. I'm actually got class remote tomorrow, and so I'm really excited. So when you're seeing this, I have remote class at like 5:30 my time, so usually I would be in the car heading to class when these games are being played. I have to listen to one on the radio, but I'm going to have like a TV and then 2 monitors. I'm going to be watching all the games that are on tomorrow. So I'm really excited about it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.